Good morning, students. Today we are going to learn a new thing from your syllabus. Now, this thing is both for the juniors as well as the seniors. Okay, this is a part from your syllabus that is not in the literature portion. As you all know, that your syllabus is being divided into comprehension, literature, grammar, and the writing portion. Now, this is from the writing portions that I'm going to explain in today's video, and this is for both class 11 and 12, the juniors and the seniors. For the seniors, I want to say, though you have done it in your previous year, but there are many among you who had still doubts in this, so this video goes for you as well. And here also you're going to see a bit extended portion of the part that you had learned last year. And for the juniors, I want to say this is something very new to you, and I had tried my level best to discuss this and to make you understand through this video. If you have any problem, definitely we're going to have a doubt clearing session for both the classes, and we will figure out and we'll answer each other's doubt on that day. Okay, so let's quickly proceed into our video. Now, first, I want to tell you that I want to share among you what are the writing portions that you actually have in a syllabus. Okay, now your writing portion is being divided into two parts. First part comes of the short comprehension, that comprises of number one, the advertisement. Second comes the notices. Third comes the designing and drafting posters, and number fourth is invitation and replies. Now, for the advertisement, juniors you have, seniors you have already done before, notices also you have done before. Now, among this, the number three, that is designing and drafting portion, this is only for the juniors, not for the seniors. I'm going to make a video of this as well, and today we will start with something new. And number four is invitation and reply, I've already done with the senior class. And very important thing about the short composition is that the short composition will be carrying 3 marks. Okay, and the word limit of this will be 50. And then comes the long composition, and in under the long composition, what are the things you're having? Let's see. We have letter writing, number two article writing, number three speech writing, number four report writing, and all this will comprise, any one of this can be given, any one or two, there will be option over there. And these are the ones that will be given normally, and you will have total marks of 5. So for the short composition it carries 3 marks, and for the long composition it will carry 5 marks. So today we will start with the first short composition, that is what? The advertisements. Yes, the seniors, I want to know that you will make faces that yes ma'am, we had done it before, but no, I want you to go through this video. This is going to be helpful because last time also in the test you have given this you had given this advertisement, and a lot of people had a lot of doubts regarding this. So this video goes for you as well. And for the juniors, I want you to please carefully follow this, and this is not something like rocket science. You will not need too much time to understand this. Just remember the format and you can do it very well. Okay, so let's move into it. So first, let's see what are the types of advertisement. Now, the advertisement thing is being divided into two types. Like over you can see the advertisement is being divided into two types. First is what? The classified, and second is what? The commercial on display. Now, what is a classified advertisement? These are printed in the newspaper in the classified columns of a national local daily. When you open a newspaper every day in the morning and you see there is a classified column being it's actually given over there. There is a prescribed classified column in every newspaper that prints out advertisement daily. These are the classified advertisements. Okay, next comes the commercials and the displays. These are written for the promotion or sale of a product and can be put up on flex boards or newspapers or magazines. Okay, so these are the two kinds of advertisement. Now, mostly you will get question from the classified ones. Okay, but for the seniors, I want to tell you there can be questions coming from the commercial as well. That is why I asked you to go through this video, because here I'm going to give you some examples of a commercial or display advertisement. Okay, now let's see what are these classified advertisements comprises of. Now, what are the things that can be termed into as classified advertisement? I have tried here with the help of a diagram to make you understand. I have created a diagram, and these are the ones. So first comes what? The job or situation vacant. Okay, so if you are looking for a job, if you are having a job and you are trying to hire people in that job, so this is the form of advertisement when you give out in newspapers. This first comes under the classified advertisement. Number two, what? If you are looking for a job, okay, see, job or situation wanted. Number three is what? Property for sale. If you have some form of property, whether it is land, house, building, whatever it is, car, etc., if you want to sell it, then you give out this advertisements, and this are coming under what? The classified advertisement. Number four is property for rent. For example, you have a house, okay, and you want to rent it either for accommodation, or you want to rent it for any other official purpose, or as we call it, to let. Okay, to let. If you want to give or let your house on lease or for rent, this is a form of advertisement that comes out in the newspapers, you may see daily, and these are nothing but classified advertisement. Number four comes matrimonials. Okay, so the matrimonials are the ones where you see this supposed grooms and brides are wanted. And to be very honest, this form of advertisement does not come in your question paper, but it can come. 95% of times it doesn't come, but it can come. So it is for me to inform you that yes, this is a form of an classified advertisement. Number four, number sixth is what? The lost and found. Lost and found means if you had lost any documents, anything, any pets are lost, anything, and you're asking for someone to find it, or maybe you were going somewhere and you found one pet who came to your pet dog or a cat, or maybe you got a folder which comprises of some document, and you want to give out a classified advertisement so that the person who had actually lost it can come around and get it from you. So either of the side, whether it is lost or found, you can give the advertisement, and it comes under what? The classified advertisement. Number four is accommodation available. It is much similar to property for rent. For example, if you are giving out accommodation for someone, for example, you want to give for PG or like this hostel, etc., and you have one portion of your building that you want to rent out as PG or hostel, and you are giving advertisement in the newspaper, local newspaper. So these are termed under the classified advertisement. Same as well, accommodation wanted. For example, you are moving into one new city where you wanted to get an accommodation, and you wanted an accommodation near your place, near your college, school, etc., workplace, etc., and you wanted a location like that, and you want people to let you rent out their house or a part of their building, and you give out an advertisement, and this is called what? A classified advertisement. Okay, so these eight are the ones that comes under the classified advertisement. Please remember it. Other than that, if any form of advertisement is one that is for promotion or sale of any product or etc., these are not coming under classified advertisement. You should remember that. Okay, next. Next, we will learn some tips and tricks to write the classified advertisement. Now we have learned what are the classified advertisement, what are the types of classified advertisement. The next comes our time to learn and see what are the tips and tricks to write the classified advertisement. So we'll start. First, your language should be simple and concise. Okay, whatever language you are using, it should be very simple and concise. Now everyone is not having degree, master degree or bachelor degree in English or Bengali, so that they can understand if you, any tough language that you use in your advertisement. Always use language that can be understood by layman. Next is what? Do not use full sentences, use only phrase and words. Now this is very important, extremely important. This is Do not use full sentences, use only phrase and words. Okay, next, your your advertisement should start with a heading, and these headings should be written in block letters and underlined. So when you start an advertisement, start writing an advertisement, that advertisement should have a proper heading. That heading should coincide with whatever you are trying to advertise about, and these headings should be written in block letters, that is capital letters, and it should be underlined. Clear? Next, this advertisement should be drafted inside a box. So what you did, you write the heading, then you write the content, and then finally, after writing everything, completing the advertisement, you draw a box around it with the help of your pen and scale. Next we'll see what, that you should provide the contact details. Yes, it is very important. If you are the advertiser, I mean, you are giving out an advertisement. For example, you have a house and you want to let it for rent for any official purpose. Now you're giving out an advertisement in the local newspaper, and you want people to come and contact you so that we can so that you can actually lend out your house. Now it is impossible for that people to come and contact you until and unless you provide any proper contact details. But here contact details means you need to provide the contact details that are already there present in the question. You should not provide your personal details. For example, if you will be given a name in the question only, you have to write that name, that address, and you have to give one imaginary phone number. And how you're going to write that phone number, I'm going to show you in the examples. But you do not put your own phone number or your parents, families, friends, etc. Sorry, do not put their phone numbers. Do not share anyone's personal details. Okay, so next one is, you should not use any articles, conjunctions, and prepositions. Please remember this. Try avoiding the conjunctions and prepositions and articles inside and while you draft an advertisement. Okay, so next portion is what, your word limit will be of 50 words, and every word counts. Now in case of an advertisement, you will be given 50 words limit. It will be written over there in your question as well. If it is not written, then you must remember it should be 50 words only. You should not exceed 50 words. Okay, and here every word counts. That is why you're being asked to use a very simple and concise language. No need to use any unimportant phrases, unimportant things. Don't do like that. Be very particular. Be just pinpoint on what is your issue and just write it. Remember, every word counts, and you have to write your entire advertisement within 50 words, and you should not exceed the word limit. Okay, so these are the tips and tricks that for your classified advertisements. Now let's quickly see some examples of a classified advertisement. Now see, one question is given over here. You are Samira or Samir. See, I told you will be given one imaginary name in the question as well. So if you are a girl, write Samira. If you are a man, write Samir. The owner of Pink Power, a cafe run only by women. You are looking for an interior designer to design the interiors of the cafe. Draft a suitable advertisement for the same in about 50 words to be published in the classified columns of the National Daily, the local newspaper. And this, see, it marks weightage is 3 marks. Okay, so let's quickly see how we draft it. First we do what, we will draw that box. Then comes what, our heading. See over here, I've put the heading interior designer required. Now this is what is all about the advertisement. We are actually asking for an interior designer. Now see, as we start writing the content. Wanted an interior designer. See, I'm not writing full sentences all together, I'm just using small phrases. So wanted, see, the wanted is written in block letter. Now there is a reason, so that anyone who views the newspaper and their eye will definitely go around and lock in that corner when something written in block letters are there. So wanted an interior designer, preferably females, but men are most welcome. Pink Power, the first ever cafe in Assam run only by women. Candidates possessing suitable academic qualifications and minimum 5 years experience in the relevant fields, please drop your resume along with photos of your previous ventures in the email ID given below before 30 June 20XX. Now see, no need to write lot of things. Whatever you want to see, just comprise and concise in uh, punch it together in a one long sentence and you write it down. And finally, selected candidates will be called in for a walk-in interview. So whatever information you needed to give, you have already given. You wanted a interior designer, preferably female, but men are also welcome. And whatever criteria are there, like this education and experience stuff, you are also putting it right there. Okay, and then see, I have written both the names, but if you are a girl, then you write only Samira, and if you are a boy, then you won't write only Samir. And then your post, that is, you are the director of this cafe, and then you are giving the full address. See, the reason for the full address is because we have already mentioned that there will be a walk-in interview, so the people who will be selected have to come into your place for the walk-in interview. That is why this address is given. Otherwise, how they are going to find the cafe? Most of them may not know that this cafe is situated at that place exactly. Okay, and then finally the phone number. See, this is how you're going to write the phone number. Do not write anyone's phone number, not at all yours, your parents, friends, etc. No one's, but just write the phone number like this: 9800 or 98 xxxxx, like this. You should write the phone number like this. Do not disclose your personal details. And then see, the email address as it was given in the content, that you whoever the candidates are, they need to drop the resume in the email ID, and hence the email ID is provided here. See, there is an imaginary email ID provided over here, pinkpower@nomail.com. Okay, there is no email, this email addresses that starts with no mail. So we over here had constructed it like this. So it's an imaginary one, and you can use it like this way as well. Now we will quickly see what are the marks division in this entire advertisement. We have already been informed that yes, 3 marks, it comprises of 3 marks. Now what are the 3 marks that are what are the marks that are divided through this entire thing? So first is what? Our heading. This heading itself contains 1 mark. So you understand, if you do not write the heading, if you do not write it in proper block letter, do not underline it properly, what it will do, it will make you lose 1 marks. If you within this 3 marks, you're going to get only 2 marks. Okay, and the next, this entire thing is what? It is your content. Whatever you are writing, comprising of the contact details as well, this is entire thing is your content, and this content comprises of how many marks? 1 marks. So your content should be proper, and according to your content you will be marked. And third comes the expression. Expression means that your grammar and spelling. Now within this content, how much grammar and spelling mistake you are doing, this will make this 1 marks. Okay, this will make you lose this marks from this 1 marks that is being given for this purpose. So this is one of the example that we have seen. Let's check out another example. So this is for something that is situation vacant, and the advertiser is asking for candidates who can fill up their resume and submit them, and they will be offered the job of an interior designer. Next we'll see that we are going to let out a portion. So what is the question? You want to let out a portion of your independent house, preferably for banking operations. Write an advertisement for the classified columns of the local newspaper giving all the necessary details. Write the advertisement in no more than 50 words. So see over here, already the word limitation is being mentioned, that you have to write it in more than 50 words. And what is the purpose of this advertisement? You are going to let out a portion of your building for what? For banking operations or banking purpose. Okay, so first we'll start with drawing the box. Then comes what? Our heading. See, I have written over here space available for banking operations. So straight away you are telling what is your motive to give this advertisement. No beating around the bush, just simply you are telling that you want this place of yours to be let out for banking operation. See, this thing is so concise, so small, it will take hardly 1 minute to form it, to draft it. So first we start with what? Space available. That's it. See, it's just one small phrase comprising of two words, and we are straight away hitting our point. What it is? That space is available to let out for preferably banking operations. Okay, three-story buildings in a prime area adjacent to the bus stop, 3000 square feet area from front facing near ABC metro station, suitable for office, bank lease, etc. Rate negotiable. So in this entire thing we're telling about the building, but we are making it short. What is the first thing? See, there's a three-story building, then it's in a prime area, then it's near adjacent to the bus stop, it's a 3000 square feet area, front facing near the ABC metro station. And what was the purpose for letting out? We just wanted to let out to people who need to use it for banking or official purposes. And here, see, the rate is also being told that the rate is negotiable. So what it is, the advertiser wants to speak to the person, the customer or whoever is going to come to him to ask him for help, asking for rent. So they are going to negotiate the rate among themselves. And finally, here, this the contact given. See, the contact is XYZ written like this, as we are not given any form of imaginary name in the question. It is not needed for you to write your own name over here. You can write like this for XYZ or Mr. XYZ, Miss XYZ, whatever you feel. And within bracket you will write owner, and then your mobile number, like I told you, the write your mobile number like this, 981 xxxx, like this. And then this email ID also, this is also imaginary email ID. So this is how you write this advertisement. Now we will move on to another example. Let's quickly see what it is. So you are Rajat and or Reena. Here you are given a name. You have lost your documents while traveling on a ASTC bus from your college to home. Draft an advertisement in about 50 words for the classified columns giving all relevant details. Okay, so this is what comes under the lost and found category. So you have lost your document while traveling in a bus, and you want people to be notified out to people that if they ever happen to get your things, that they should return it to you. As usual, first we'll start with what? The box, and then with the heading. See, the heading is nothing but lost. That's it. I, Rajat or Reena, you put whatever you are. Either if you're a boy, then you put Rajat, you're a girl, put Reena. Resident of XYZ Road, Shilchar. See, I am not giving any personal detail. You write like this, XYZ Road, Shilchar. Okay, it you can be informed by anyone that you don't put like this. You put any your own name or any imaginary road or any road in Shilchar. No need to do it. Just write like this. It is not going to lose your marks. Trust me. Hereby inform that my documents of class 10 in a blue folder have been lost during my travel by a ASTC bus from Shai Vikash Vidyaniketan, it's a school or college, to XYZ Road around 4 p.m. If anybody happens to find my folder, please contact in the phone number given below. Suitable rewards promised. So that's all. You don't need to use, or you don't need to explain any more to the people. They will gather whatever information they can from here as well. And then finally you write your name, Rajat or Reena, whatever it is. You put only one, no need to put two. Here, for making you understand, I am putting two names. And then XYZ Road, Shilchar, that is whatever road you have mentioned, your house, it's there. And then finally your mobile number. Okay, so these three were the examples of what your classified advertisement. I hope it is clear to you. Now we will move into the another form, that is the commercial advertisement. Now for the juniors as well, I want you to please pay attention to it, and the seniors, please go through the video properly, because you may have question coming from this commercial advertisement in this year, because it's included in your syllabus. So first let us see what are these commercial advertisements all about. Okay, these advertisements are written for promotion or sale of products. So you'll also ask me, ma'am, so what is the difference? Over there also we are giving property for sale, property on lease, but promotion is something different. Promotion is something different. You are having a product and you are promoting it among people. So these promotion needs what? Lot of colorful display, and that is why it is called commercial or display advertisement. Then these advertisement can be of any size. Now the difference between classified advertisement, if you see in the newspaper, that is being enclosed in a very small space, in a small column. The reason is because every word counts, I told you already, and for that you need to pay a price, and that price is a lot. But in case of commercial advertisement, it becomes in very big size, because it is a company or a big establishment that is providing this this advertisements, and they have a lot of money to spend on the promotion of their products. These advertisement can be of any color. Okay, this advertisement contains lot of illustrations, drawing and sketches. You have seen this commercial advertisement up on the flex boards and banners, and even inside the newspaper, and mainly these jewelries and all, during the time of Dhanteras or Rath Yatra, they give out this beautiful big colorful ones with the beautiful looking models wearing these jewelries and all. These are nothing but the promotion of their product, and these are the display or commercial advertisements. These advertisement can be made of different fonts of various colors and sizes. So the fonts you may have seen, you've also seen in newspapers and magazine, the advertisement that they give out, the fonts or the alphabets used in writing this this advertisement, they are extremely beautiful. They are different in variations, and they are different in colors and all, and in sizes as well. Next comes, these advertisement occupy more space in newspapers or magazine, even in flux boards and banners, hence can be expensive. Yes, as I told you, that already provide posting advertisement in newspaper cost you a lot of money, in classified columns as well. But if you are promoting anything through this commercial commercial structure, and you want to display it in the newspaper or magazines or flexboard banners or anything, so this is extremely expensive, because it contains a lot of graphical designs in it. So this is what about the commercial advertisement. Now we will quickly move into two examples. I have tried to make this, I'm not an artist and all, but I have tried to make this advertisements. Now this forms lot of colors, as I had my approach to, as I was having the liberty of using my computer, I can create this. You may not have the liberty of using uh, computer, sitting at your exam hall with your pen and paper. Whatever imagination you have in your head, you put it down in your paper and try to draw a bit. I know you, the seniors, I know, because last time I've seen in case of posters, lot of you have given lot of colorful and vividly graphical posters. You have people have done, despite it was not being taught in the class. So I expect a lot of things this year also, and for the juniors I expect something good from you as well. Try to keep up to the mark of your seniors. So first we'll start with this. Okay, so see, I have drawn over here, rather I've taken the help of my computer to create this. So your company is launching a new kind of herbal toothpaste. Draft an advertisement for its promotion and sale in not more than 50 words. See, here also the word limits will remain 50. See, I have tried to make this, it's Ayur toothpaste. Now this is imaginary one, there is nothing called like this. So definitely you need to also create your imaginary product sitting right there, and is toothpaste. And then I have put this this picture of illustration of this toothpaste, and then this Ayurvedic thing right over this, all herbs and all. And I have also used one tagline. So this tagline is what? Tagline is your punchline. This is your way to promote the advertisement. Whatever you want to promote, and what is your tagline. Now what you'll tell, ma'am, what is the tagline? Tagline is that how you, now there are hundreds of toothpaste are available throughout the country, throughout the world. How your product is different from something else? Why will people buy your product? What is your propaganda? What is your slogan that you want to give out to people, so that they can hear your voice and they can come and buy your product? So this is what it is, the Ayurvedic way to keep the dentist away. Now this is something imaginary, and you have to do it in your own way, but you need to use the tagline. Next, see over here, you have the liberty to use a lot of colors and pens and pencils. If you want, you can use like blue or green ink, and to create this you can draw pictures and as well. So here it is, prevents from cavities, bad breath, gum infection, discoloration, etc. Also available in tulsi and clove flavors. Now you while doing this commercial advertisement, I would ask you that you just need to put your imagination out into the copy, nothing else. Just be creative, just play with your pen and paper, that's it, and create a masterpiece. That's what it is going to be, like that. Now this advertisement will not be the same for everyone. I am doing it in this way. You people can come out with even magnificent ones, better than me, and extremely exquisite ones. So I would hope that we'll see all this kind of things in the paper. So these are this, and these are small information give us like this: 100 natural, 100% natural and vegetarian agro based product, etc. So this is it. This is what it is look like. You have to do it right in this way. You may not have the liberty, I again say, would use lot of colors. Whatever you are having with that, try to work it out. Over here I have also given one more example. It's design and advertisement for a travel agency named Seema Travels Private Limited, which takes tourists to different spots in India. Now see, I have also done this, the Seema Travels, an exciting holiday and honeymoon packages, flight, bus and train tickets available like this. So this is all about your imagination, how colorful, how beautifully, how creatively you present your advertisement. This is all upon you, and that is why all the commercial advertisements differ from each other, and the best designer, the best creative person is someone who is going to create these masterpieces. So that's it all about the advertisement. We have learned what are classified, what are the commercials. I hope I am being able to make you understand properly. If there are doubts, please note it down in your copy, and in our session of doubt clearing, we will definitely clear out whatever doubts you are having regarding this comprehension, this short composition, that is advertisement. So thank you and bye.